The net worth of American rapper and producer Juvenile is $500,000. He was once a member of the hip-hop group The Hot Boys and is most known for his work with Cash Money Records. Childhood. Terius Gray, aka Juvenile on stage, was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, on March 26, 1975. His musical interests were initially piqued while he was growing up in New Orleans' Magnolia projects. Career. Juvenile released his debut album, Being Myself, 1995, after inking a record deal with Warlock Records in 1995. It didn't make it onto any music charts, but it did fairly well in local circles and didn't really take off nationally. It wasn't a complete failure, though, as his local success enabled him to get a better contract with Cash Money Records. His second studio album, Soldier Rags, 1997, was his first release through Cash Money Records. Not only did this album chart on the Billboard Hot R&B/hip-hop songs chart this time around, but it was also well-liked in the local music scenes. This album is noteworthy because it is the first joint effort by Juvenile and Manny Fresh, the in-house producer at Cash Money, who would produce the majority of Juvenile's next releases. Juvenile's career took another significant turn in 1997 when he joined the hip-hop group The Hot Boys. Turk, Lil Wayne, and BG, three other Cash Money rappers, made up the group. The group's first album, Get It How You Live, was released in October 1997. The Cash Money label expanded in tandem with his career. Cash Money had successfully negotiated Universal Records joint distribution. The Universal collaboration consequently resulted in much greater national promotion for Juvenile's subsequent album, 400 Degrees, 1998. The album's singles Ha and Back That Ass Up propelled Juvenile into the public eye. They both peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 2 on the Hot R&B/hip-hop songs chart. Ultimately, 400 Degrees became his best-selling album and was certified 4 times platinum by the RIAA thanks to the success of the singles and Universal's marketing efforts. The song Back That Ass Up became even more popular after a controversy erupted over it. DJ Jubilee, a fellow musician from New Orleans, claimed that Juvenile's song sounded like one of his. The case was ultimately dismissed by the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit in January 2005. In 1998, Juvenile reissued Soldier Rags and his debut album, Being Myself, after remixing them to capitalize on his newfound fame. Subsequently, the highly successful Guerrilla Warfare, the second Hot Boys album, was released in 1999 and was awarded a platinum certification. With his next 2 solo album releases, The G-Code, 1999, and Project English, 2001, Juvenile attempted, but failed, to repeat the success of 400 Degrees. This is not to argue that the albums were not successful. In fact, they were not as successful as 400 Degrees. Both went on to rank in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 200 and received platinum certification. Platinum certification was also awarded to his 2003 follow-up album, Juve the Great. En route to releasing their third and last album, Let 'Em Burn, 2003, Juvenile continued to collaborate with the Hot Boys on new songs. Reality Check, 2006, Cocky and Confident, 2009, Beast Mode, 2010, Rejuvenation, 2012, and The Fundamentals, 2014, are some of his remaining albums. Juvenile not only recorded his own songs, but also started his own record label, UTP Records, in collaboration with his older brother Corey and longtime manager Aubrey Pied Piper Francis. Individual life. Juvenile and Shadonna Jones are wed. Since 2003, the couple has been together. Before, Juvenile was linked to Joy Deleston. The two of them had a daughter named Jelani. Deleston, Jelani, and Nikaya, Jelani's elder half-sister, were shot and killed in their home on February 29, 2008. At the time, Jelani was only 4 years old. Anthony Tyrone Terrell Jr., the 17-year-old oldest child of Deleston, was taken into custody and charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault and 3 counts of murder. After entering a guilty plea, he was given 2 consecutive life terms. Because he was underage at the time, he was spared the death penalty even though Georgia permits it. Juvenile refrained from attending the funeral due to worries that his presence would draw undue attention and divert attention from the ceremony and funeral proceedings. From a prior relationship he had with Dawn
His car
Williams,
had at least
he
2 of
also
its
has
windows
a son.
smashed
And was covered in bullet holes, according to a video of the purported aftermath. In the video, someone says, "In gas sprayed the fucking whip, huh," as they examine the damage. Juve shared a picture of himself with a bandage on his cheek on Instagram on Monday, May 15, seemingly making reference to the shooting. Rule number 1: don't put yo head down #Illuminati. Gangstas fuck up all the time and bitch sneak around bullets hit car, he captioned the photo. In addition, young Juve commented on Spade TV's Instagram post below, addressing the frightening incident and letting everyone know that he's fine. He wrote, "I'm Gucci," and included an emoji of flexed bicep. The rapper, who was raised in New Orleans and was born in St. Louis, also replied to an Instagram user who said that Uncle Murda's song, "Hard to Kill," ought to become his new theme song. "Hell no," he penned. "I'm not even going to play with the universe that way. I'm just going to be grateful for what I have and keep moving forward." Sadly, shooters have previously targeted Juvenile's family on other occasions. In 2008, at the age of 4, Jelani, the daughter of Louisiana rap legend, was shot and killed alongside her mother, Joy Deliston, a Gwinnett County Sheriff's deputy, and her half-sister, Micaiah. Anthony Tyrone Terrell Jr., Deliston's son, was said to have killed the three after arguing with his mother. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution claims that Terrell Jr., who was only 17 years old at the time, entered a guilty plea to 2 counts of murder and was given consecutive life sentences. Ray J considers suicide in a troubling post after an altercation with the CEO of Zeus. Young Thug's ISL RICO trial is postponed indefinitely due to drama with the judge. Kanye West declared himself an enemy of Ukraine following his visit to Moscow. Eminem discloses the release date of The Death of Slim Shady with a demonic teaser. Drake responds to Rick Ross's joking Canada attack. Childish Gambino, Latto, and others honor Usher at the BET Awards with a tribute performance via a fan proposes marriage to Kodak Black during the show She Thick. Rick Ross breaks his silence on his altercation with Drake goons in Canada. 50 Cent reacts to the alleged fraudster's suicide threat amid a $6 million alcohol legal battle. Keleni reveals the diabolical way she found out her ex was cheating on her. This website employs cookies, which you accept to be stored on your device in order to improve site navigation, track user activity, and support our marketing initiatives. Statement of privacy. His car had at least 2 of its windows smashed and was covered in bullet holes, according to a video of the purported aftermath. In the video, someone says, "In gas sprayed the fucking whip, huh," as they examine the damage. Juve shared a picture of himself with a bandage on his cheek on Instagram on Monday, May 15, seemingly making reference to the shooting. Rule number 1: don't put yo head down #Illuminati. Gangstas fuck up all the time and bitch sneak around bullets hit car, he captioned the photo. In addition, young Juve commented on Spade TV's Instagram post below, addressing the frightening incident and letting everyone know that he's fine. He wrote, "I'm Gucci," and included an emoji of a flexed bicep. The rapper, who was raised in New Orleans and was born in St. Louis, also replied to an Instagram user who said that Uncle Murda's song, "Hard to Kill," ought to become his new theme song. "Hell no," he penned. "I'm not even going to play with the universe that way. I'm just going to be grateful for what I have and keep moving forward." Sadly, shooters have previously targeted Juvenile's family on other occasions. In 2008, at the age of 4, Jelani, the daughter of Louisiana rap legend, was shot and killed alongside her mother, Joy Deliston, a Gwinnett County Sheriff's deputy, and her half-sister, Micaiah. Anthony Tyrone Terrell Jr., Deliston's son, was said to have killed the three after arguing with his mother. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution claims that Terrell Jr., who was only 17 years old at the time, entered a guilty plea to 2 counts of murder and was given consecutive life sentences.